arms unfold like open hands. Ink blades cross promised lands. A river hums what it guns can't say. The price of land is paid in sway. An empire tied a general ward. Dreams dissolved by foreign storms. Across the sea, a angry stay. By tomorrow, cheap but late. Fields of hope with chains unseen. Freedom rides in spaces between. Under Louisiana sky, every promise multiplies. Time will end, but divided soul. What we buy, we can't control. Rivers don't forget the cost. Every mile knows what was lost. Expansion sings, but shadows grow. Every yes says no below. Under Louisiana sky, history learns to justify what we gain reshapes the fight. Born to change, but go Under Louisiana sky, every promise multiplies. Dark blind, but divided soul. What we buy, we can't control. Lights flicker inside my head. Scenes I lived or dreamt instead. Reality blinks, unsure I'm done. Is this life or just a run? Streets bend, inward faces melt. Every truth is deeply felt. Circus mirrors, velvet lies. Memory wears borrowed eyes. The past performs, the present awaits. Meaning leaks through broken gates. light. A nation leans with hopeful pride. Screens glow bright in shades of blue. Promises made between the few. You steps up in suits so clean. Eyes believe what lips convene. Enemies wait with bated breath. History grinds its teeth of death. The camera loves a steady stand. The future waits with open hands. Ask not what the world will show. Ask what seeds your heart will sow. When fear pounds on freedom's floor, who decides what's worth the war? Missiles hum a deadly missiles hum a deadly tune. Charm is spun beneath the moon. The cost of strength is paid in pain. Choices carved in endless chain. The camera loves a scripted play. The future fades in disarray. When words become the swords we wield, who wins when lies refuse to yield? Cold dust lungs and frozen hands. Silence breaks where workers stand. Steel boots shake the concrete floors. Whispers rise to thunder roars. They said, stay down, stay in line. Honor writes its own design. No guns raised, no flags burn. Just the voices they can't turn. We stand on solid ground. Even when the state looks down. No crown falls, no banners rise, just laws shifting to survive. Too much time between boat and throne. Markets burn while kings delay alone. They cut the silence short and tight. Make time answer to the right. Democracy learned the cost of wait. Urgency now seals its fate. January 20th calls. The system stands before it falls. Not hope, not love, just gears that spin. Function holds the way we live in. Stability wears a quiet face. No hero strides, just measured pace. The world won't pause for grace to land. It waits for systems firm to stand. January 20th rings. No poetry, no pressings, just power shifting in its light before the cracks begin to January 20th calls. The system stands before it falls. Not hope, not love, just gears that spin. Function holds the way within. Morning breaks on borrowed streets. Roots run deep when new names meet. An old sky holds a flag so bright. Freedom walks, not takes its flight. Chains are gone, but lines stay tight. Wrong maps bleed in fading light. Tongues are told, the heart still speaks. Songs recall what justice seeks. New flag flies in old signs. fade with ink. Shadows linger where we think. Past won't lose its iron grip, even when the whip has slipped. New flag flies in old sun's glow. History's river still will flow. What we fight, we must embrace. Building hope from chains New flag flies in all suns glow. Freedom seeds begin to grow. We stand tall but not yet free, learning how to bend the knee. Walls hold cold, not warmth to keep. Time moves slow in silent sleep. Music plays to empty halls. Culture stands though empires fall. Every step feels like a flame. Still the city stays the same. Days turn dark and nights grow long. Hope still sings its stubborn song. 872 endless days. Through the dark, the heart still stays. They try to break what can't be sold, but memory shines like gold. face once framed in gold. Now here's the stories untold. They taught us beauty sells a lie, but she asked beauty why. What good is grace that won't bend to those the world won't defend? Fame disarms when used with care. A voice can feed more than air. The most beautiful weapon is compassion in motion. Not the face, but the choice to turn fame into devotion. You can walk away from screens into dust, into need, and still shine brighter there than any scripted prayer. Fame disarms when used with care. A voice can feed more than air. The most beautiful weapon leaves on no scar. Just children believing the world sees who they Snow falls on polished shoes. Deals breathe behind closed doors. Warm rooms with cold math, futures drawn in gray. Lights down where bombs once spoke. Smoke fades, but truth still chokes. Peace signs signed with shaking hands. War leaves scars no ink can mend. Years of jungle screens at home. Body bags the great unknown. Truth leaked out in blackened files. Trust collapsed mile by mile. They said freedom had a cost, but no one tracked what freedom lost. Paris 1973. Peace arrives, but not clean. The war ends on paper thin, but something broke deep within. You can end a war with words, not the silence that it earned. Every soldier that came back left a shadow on the flag. Paris 1973. No parade for honesty. Just a nation learning slow what power never gets to own. Static hum, a distant blue. Earth looks small when dreams come true. One step taken, one delayed. History waits, breath held afraid. They trained for years, for seconds long, to prove the human race belonged. Up here, no borders draw a line, just fragile life and borrowed time. The first foot breaks the myth of fate. The second proves it wasn't late. Second foot on the moon still counts the same. Not for glory, but for proof. We can't escape our chains. rushing round. Maps were drawn with all they found. Promises and tongues unknown. Independence, just a stone. They claim protection, not control, but tanks don't play a sacred role. Flags divided by design, neighbors split by some old line. A nation caught in a winter's hope, and the stories unfinished more. They said they came to lend a hand, but left their marks upon the land. Borders drawn with someone's pen turned allies into foes again. The past still whispers in the sand of promises turned into sand. The Cold War started war in lives we never won. Every crisis writes a rule, the stronghold strategy coup. Northern provinces inside, where power tests its might. Small nations pay the fee for games they didn't see. Northern provinces at night still echo every fight. Sovereignty Who built these endless walls? Crowds inhale the frozen light. History leans into the fight. A voice cuts through the ancient stone, says change won't stand alone. Promises flashing, camera glow. Hope wears white for the show. The past still weighs upon the Timing sharp as truth wears thin. When the world forgets its grace, humor keeps the human race. He choked where silence feared to stay. A cigarette to light his way. Comedy is fighting art. Time disarmed with laughing heart. A life too long to fake the show. When laughter's all you know. Still laughing at the edge of light. If you don't laugh at history's might, it laughs at you when stars burn bright. A joke outlives the king's decree. A smile beats what eyes can't see. When the curtain falls at last, what stays human home